What's up, beautiful humans? I just had to hop in here right now because I want you guys to understand. And actually, you probably won't understand because I'm not even sure that I understand. But is what I need to share with you guys is I was having a moment today. And I'm human and I have moments. And this day and age, instead of like freaking out at my loved ones or the strangers at the grocery store, when I'm having a moment and I'm lacking clarity or understanding, I talk to God. And oftentimes for me, and I can only speak for me, it comes out like me having an intense conversation. I will say yelling at God, but I'm not yelling at God. It's like I'm yelling at me to God. If that makes any sense. And if not, that's okay too. But in this instance, I was just like asking for clarity and understanding and like getting out of my fucking head. Okay, and so I was, like I said, I was talking to God and I was emotional and I was just like saying like, get me out of my head, get me back into like being centered and in a place where I can move forward in action and not be stuck in doubt and fear and all of the crazy shit that us humans experience. And when you add in like, you know, I'm a woman in long-term recovery, I have, you know what I mean, just being a mom, all the life circumstances that we have, and I know everybody's are, you know, not everybody's are the same as mine, but as human beings, we are complex, and life is just not always easy, and it's really easy to get stuck in our heads and, like, revert back to ways that we know don't serve us. And so I was having this intense conversation with God, and just saying, like, just show me what the fuck I need to do, and I was crying, and blah, 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 blah. And literally, I shit you not, within 30 minutes, I got a message that I was not planning on getting. And so for me personally, in my conversation with God, I was saying, like, I need you to show me exactly what I need to do, pretty much. Like, don't tell me what to do, but give me a step-by-step plan of what I need to do. And literally, the message that came through in one of our group messages was exactly that. And I had no idea this message was going to come through. My mentor had no idea she was even going to send it, but she felt called to do so. And I can't say that other people on our team needed to hear it, but as what I know is that it was a message sent to me from my higher power, because I was just all but begging for clarity and intention, and I got exactly that. So don't tell me that we can't ask whatever your higher power might be. For me, I call it God. But we can ask God for that clarity, and we will get it. You might not love the answer, you might not be comfortable with it, but you will get it. And I got it. And so this message was all about the importance of getting uncomfortable, right? Because that's where we continue to grow. And it was about, like, we can't show up half-assed and pretend like we're doing the things. Whatever things those might be for you might be a little bit different than the things that I need clarity on. And so I just ask you to, like, look at, like, the generality of this. Like, what is your struggle in life? Where are you having a hard time, like, piecing together the processes or things that are going to help you move forward in whatever it is that you're trying to move forward in? And remember that you have to fucking get uncomfortable. That's my reminder. I have to get uncomfortable. I don't get to pretend that I'm showing up and doing the things. Yes, I am showing up and doing some of the things. Can I be doing more? Yes. Do I need to be doing more? Absolutely. Is that the exact message that I received when I was begging God to help me understand? That's exactly what I got, what I asked for. Here's the thing that I see so many people do. In my own self, I can be just as guilty of this, but it's like we pray and we beg and we plead with our higher power or God or whatever, the universe, Mother Nature, Spirit, whatever it is. How many times have you pleaded and begged for clarity, for answers, for a fucking way out of whatever scenario you're in? And then you get the opportunity, you literally get what you have been praying for, and you refuse to take action. When you have the door is right fucking here, and you're not going to look that way, and certainly not going to walk through it. That is what I refuse to do. Today, I literally had a very intense pleading with my higher power, and I said, show me exactly what I need to know to move forward in action, to move forward in purpose, to move forward intentionally, to move forward positively, to be solution based.